so well. Unfortunately, he misses both charges there off of the V2, but he's able to clutch it back out with the use of those nunchucks. You know, that pole sword putting in absolute work for Fat Milk. It does so much damage, but if you notice, Hong prioritized not running the meter dump off the nunchucks, but using the trigger because he knew the charge left click there would buy him huge openings into that fight, and because of the early damage that he was able to get with that trigger, he's able to clutch that fight out in the end. As we turn our attention here to Unique, who's going very low, and we got a lot of dagger chase coming in, but it's Demo who's going to clean up the kill. Now looks to turn on to Pig, who's equally as low, and we're going to see massive bow shots coming in from down low. Pig here going to be forced to burn the ultimate as Akame shows up as well for the fourth party. Pig still going so low, no place to go. Akame immediately picks up the elimination. Now it's Demo versus Akame. Demo will come through, will get that soul bloom off of the body. Akame locked down to the bubble, almost goes into the second bubble, but is able to avoid it. Demo here on the back foot as the staff puts in work for Akame. Akame going to go vertical here, looking to find a little bit of space, a little bit of control with the charge off of that staff, knows the ultimate's coming. Sure enough, Demo does pop the ult. Akame is going to go pot for pot here, not worried about the reset coming through because they still have their ultimate and they're going to be in a much better place than Demo is as this fight goes on. We're going to see the pillar comes down, but Akame gets caught out in the bubble, and this could spell trouble if they can't get to the pillar. In the last second they get there, Demo tries to fight it, but the honor comes up, and Demo going to be forced to just try to tap dodge out of this here. Akame not even going for the heal here, just trying to burn through Demo's health bar, but he's going to back off. Akame runs out of shots, and Demo finds the reset.
Wow, the pressure there from that Pharaoh ultimate is gonna make Demo just wait this out. Akame is gonna demech for the time being. It's just a matter of time that both of these players go back into the scrap off, but we have a scrap off in the zone. Looks like 3 players is here. SOFM against Yuyaj, putting up a lot of damage here with that Eiko's ultimate. The V2 does not connect there for SOFM, but he does with a jump LMB. Beautifully done there. And now the third party coming in. Tatsu trying to respond here, trying to pick up the elimination. He knows who this player is. He has that call in that information from that kill feed, and SOFM is not letting go of that gas pedal. He's putting up a lot of pressure still in the zone with nearly any more armor and half white health. SOFM doing a really good job staying mobile here. He does manage to create some space, but the aggression still starts here for Tatsu, putting up a lot of damage to B2 as well. And this might do it for SOFM. He's getting sent down to the storm, and it's not enough for SOFM to stay up. And Tatsu there with a nice cleanup. And this is a scrap off from earlier. Master Demo and Akame going back at it. Here we go. The F3 bubble does connect there for some damage for Demo. The soul break for Akame, and the follow-up crouch LMB for Akame as well. And Demo is going to be taken out. He still has the resurrection, but his first health heal or life is out. Peachly as well getting called out in the side of the cliff here by Choice. Choice putting up 3 eliminations. I feel like we haven't even been spectating Choice. Choice with 3 eliminations, Rootkeeper. That is a lot.
Yeah, Choice coming through strong here as he finds his 3rd elimination, like you said, before the end of Zone 1 as well. Yes. This is a lot of eliminations. And again, this is that aggression we talked about with these ASC players. They come in and they look to drop hot and continue to play hot from start to finish, and Choice showing us exactly what that is. 3 eliminations here before Zone 2. He's got a little bit of a corner here waiting for that timer to go off. It looks like he had that quest that showed everybody else his location on the map. It just ended there. He's going to get himself some much needed Dark Tide coins as we turn to a fight breaking out between Nox and our boy Fat Milk over here. Mine's waiting for that third party opportunity, but he's going to see here now our first Realm of Yang, and it's going to be Roy Hee versus Mind and Tatsu versus Fat Milk as we come into our first Realm of Yang of the game and the day. We love to see these 1v1s break out. Who's going to come out on top? Roy opening up strong here with the bow, trying to find some shots onto Mines, but Mines going to be able to find a little bit of tick damage here onto Roy with the pistol. Mines trying to use those dual blades. We're going to see the bubbles come out, and Mines able to keep himself steady there, but Roy Hee not going to walk through the bubbles here as we see Valda for Valda going head to head here, and Roy just in such a strong position here. He can actually afford to fall into that. He's going to come back in with the bubble himself, and there we go. That uppercut you and me talked about earlier with the spear coming in strong, doing a ton of damage, and Roy holding on here, goes for the throw, doesn't quite find it, got his ultimate now. There we go. He's going to find that one, though. He will miss the Dragon's Rush step into the bubble, though. Mine finds the uppercut into the re-juggle there with the grappling hook. Roy looking for the opportunity. There it is. He finds it, and Roy Hee comes out on top.
Wow, what a scrap off. It looked like it was going to go the other way, but Roy Hee staying composed there and make sure he picks up the elimination there in the first Realm of Yang. of the day. We're gonna see him get that buff plus the weapon, and Roy Hehe, once again, we saw what he was capable of what he's capable of doing at Worlds. I mean, the 1v3s that we saw from Roy Hehe. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has been speaking about that, but they were just insane from Roy Hehe. So I do expect to see him come out doing some amazing things tonight as well. But Pig here in the scrap off, trying to find an elimination here onto this Akos. Noxrich doing a really good job here with the blue nunchucks. Pig with the weapon rarity advantage, purple dagger there for him. Noxrich is gonna look like they're gonna try to run inside this temple. We see multiple times that these players love using this temple to kite because the movement here can be really nice with the amount of structures and everything around for you to scale rush. But Pig here, both players parry. LMB Prow for Noxrich here. Once again, we've seen him time and time again get into that LMB Prow with the nunchucks. 1, 2, 3 does not connect. He's gonna get punished off of that. The crouch LMB, nice tap dodge from Pig there, and the LMB release off the dagger. Now Noxrich is gonna be forced to pop that Akos ultimate. He's gonna be investing that B2 as well, and Pig's gonna eat up the damage. He's gonna be sent into the storm there. He's gonna be forced to pop that that Zaping ultimate. Sorry. Now the Zaping's gonna be forced to take a reset in. Looks like Pig is going to try to continue to get aggressive. I mean, that ultimate already has him pretty much healthy. He does cancel, or he is in the mix as well with the Valda. Noxrich pieced all the way out. He has definitely moved out, but Roy Hehe has the call, and he knows that he is definitely running for a reason. And we see Roy Hehe here investing all of his grapples. Only 7 left for Roy Hehe. Noxrich does manage to pop 1 powder. Now the scrap off is going to get really close. There it is. The grapple does connect. The arrow R&B does not. Roy Hehe now continue the aggression onto Noxrich. He's going to use everything he can. Noxrich is going to throw back an R&B release there. Love tap him, tell him back up. He does get some damage into him there, and Noxrich still doing a really good job. There's all the huts here that he needs to stay mobile. It's just gonna be a matter of time that both of these players are gonna be forced to fight, and you also have to be careful. I mean, what I've seen so far, a lot of the scrap outs have had 2 or 3 other people around them as well, so these players are not afraid to fight next to other people. The scrap off here for Hehe already doing up a lot for him. He still has to find something here. Does get some damage in there to put up a little bit more damage. Roy Hehe is going to eat up the damage from the F, which is not enough, and Noxrich has to be real careful. The no ult zone there is there for Noxrich if he does need it. But it looks like he's going to continue to move on. He does find a blue armor swap, so he is going to get that the armor back. And Roy Hehe does not find the open. He's going to be caught up from the nunchuck meter burn. The 1-2 as well off the nunchucks, and Roy Hehe is going to be forced to pop that powder with the gold pole sword. You also saw some people by Jade there, so they can hear them fight here. Pretty sure the third party could come in. Big bear from Noxrich. Roy He's gonna eat all of the damage. Pull sword out once again. Does manage to get the damage in. F1 calling it for Noxrich. 1-2. Proc comes in off the nunchucks there. Beautifully done from Noxrich into the LMB Prowl. Once again, it's so tough to get that Prowl, but Noxrich does it all the time. Roy he invests in this the Valdo ultimate, does not get the spear down. He only has 1 left, and the no ult zone is gonna be called in, and this a full reset for both of these players.
Oh my God, Nox just playing this so strong here. This is something we don't see a lot from the NBPL players, but those nunchucks actually able to do a ton of zoning with that quick little R&B off of the nunchucks. And here in the ASC, these players know all too well how to use it. And we saw Nox use it multiple times just to create space. And that pole sword has a lot of range. So being able to use those nunchucks to just create that level of zone as a player is so good. And I'm happy to see it being utilized here. Trigger also seems to be more utilized here as well in the NBPL. Typically, we see them threaten space with those meter dumps. They're more than willing to throw like a half meter dump just to threaten the space here. But I think it's more meter efficient to actually threaten that space with that hold LMB, because if they come in, you can throw the trigger out, and as long as they don't connect with it, you actually don't burn the meter. And we're seeing a lot of that here. So very impressive to see the different style of nunchuck play here from these players, as well as pole sword in solos as well, right? It's a good weapon, but it's typically considered one of those more slow weapons that you don't use in 1v1s. You typically see a lot of staff into weapon swap for it, but you don't see somebody typically just running that as the raw weapon here, and we've seen it get put to pretty good use here today. Noxrec still on the move here, looking to try to capitalize on this elimination onto mine. Roy he's still waiting in the wings, and we see yet another fourth party come through here from Uyaji in the background here. The Realms getting ready to come forward, and it looks like Roy Master Demo going to be heading head-to-head, as well as Akame and Mines as we turn in here to Master Demo and Roy Hehe. Two players we were talking about earlier who were at the bottom of the pack and now having a fairly good game number one. Happy to see the mental recovery from both of these players. Demo here taking a little bit of damage from the bow there from Roy. Roy able to find the bubble but not able to capitalize on it. Demo trying to use those nunchucks into the pole sword here. Gets the grapple left click in onto Roy Hehe and now using that tap dodge into the LMB RMB. That tech chase off of the nunchucks to put Roy Hehe in a corner. Roy turns around into the bubble and Master Demo comes out on top. What a masterclass in the nunchucks put on display by Master Demo.
Beautifully done, counting that LMB charge there with the grapple. I mean, he saw the parry coming in and it was just a perfect timing, and that changed the fight for him there. He got a back-to-back 1-2-3s for the damage and just a quick cleanup off of that F3 bubble there for that RMB release for him to get the elimination. That was beautifully played there from Demo. Now we have Loves going at it against Unique. The proc comes in off the nunchucks once again. Purple pole sword, or not pole sword, sorry, stab for Unique, and blue nunchucks for Loves there. Loves gonna be forced to try to stay mobile here. Pig's around, Mine's in the background. There's a lot of players around, so all these players are gonna hear these players fight. Loves with only one block of armor left off that blue armor. Mine's already moving on in onto Loves, and Loves is super weak here. He's gonna be forced to pop that F. He does manage to get that 30% damage reduction. He does manage to get a blue armor swap as well. And look at the scrap offs here. Everybody's around. Loves is gonna eat up the damage off that purple staff there. Armor release the 1-2 as well. The overhold does not connect off of that. Love still trying to stay mobile. Pig around, trying to catch up to him as well. We heard a parry going in the back end. Not sure who that was. Loves still does manage to get a reset in, a little reset. Unique does show up to the party. Mines as well. Mines forced to pop that Valdo ultimate. The Spirit does connect. The waves and play in the background, but it looks like they're still trying to focus Loves. Mines is super weak. And Pig does change his attention onto Mines in the background. There it is. Mines now once again with the spear onto Pig. The LMB release off that. Into the full jungle from Noxridge in the back end. The armor release from the gold blades. And that's a lot of damage onto Pig. And Pig is going to be forced to pop that Zapingo ultimate. Now he has the fitting and he needs to be real careful. F1 there for Noxridge. Big parry for Pig trying to respond. A lot of damage. Forces out that Ankles ultimate. Does manage to get the leap into the LMB prowl. Into the V2. That's a lot of damage once again. And all these players are around. Back-to-back V1. Oh my god, he has a lot of ankles on him. Pig needs to stay up here. He's being real careful. Has that F bubble as well. Does manage to get the grapple LMB into some damage. Pig still managed to stay up. Don't understand how. He's doing a really good job here. Pig very weak now. Unique has the trail. Roy Hehe in the mix. Noxridge in the background, Mines as well, scrapping off against Noxridge there. We see the scrap off unfold, but Pig's gonna manage to get out. Noxridge now super weak. And what is happening here, Rootkeeper?
Just absolutely wow. This is what I talked about. These guys worry about the third party after they've picked up the elimination. It's just a complete brawl. You don't see this in the NBPL. We're zone 3 collapsing onto zone 4, and we've got 6 players just brawling and out on top of each other. Noxrex here, so low, is able to find that armor swap into the white, but already taking bow shots, losing a lot of HP here. That no ult zone coming through. There it is. Noxrex gonna go down. Mine's half health though, gonna be caught out in the spirit by Roy Hehe. He lets the 1-2 charge go onto this legendary pole sword. Mines loses all of his armor. He's half health now, trying to use that tree to break some ankles here. Roy trying to fight it. He does, but no! Does he get it? He does. That bow shot doesn't cancel it out here, but now Roy on the receiving end of Hong here, who does have the ultimate up. The bubbles come through. Roy trying to play around him here to buy a little bit of space for himself. Hong with that grapple into the left click here. Roy knows he can't let that stone form rip. It could be the end, and sure enough, there it is as Hong comes through, and we're down to our top 6 players before zone 4 even collapses.
Wow. Super unfortunate, man. He eats the damage off the 1-2-3 Demo as well with the 1-2-3 onto Pig. Gold nunchucks. We know those hurt. There was a gold pole sword on Roy Hehe's body. Not sure if Hong picked it up. F invested here for Hong. He's going to get aggressed on by Master Demo. Peach Lee as well in the mix. Does have the Assassin's Lunge with that dagger. Putting us some damage. Demo is going to be... It's going to force Hong to pop that ultimate, and Demo's still going to continue on the trail here. He's going to be investing the F. The V2 does connect there for Hong onto Demo. He's going to lose all that armor. And look, he's going to eat up some of that white health as well. And Hong and Peach Lee are going at it. Looks like Hong is going to be taken out by Akame. Akame got the kill with a pistol shot, and he had to be very, very far away because I did not see him until we went into Peach Lee's perspective there, so he had to be kind of far away. He does get that third-party kill off that pistol. That was beautifully done. Work less for the stuff you need. You know, he saw his opportunity. He got the pistol shot there. He got the elimination, and now he's gone. You see him. He's gone. I saw him in the mini-map right there. He is gone. He is a smart man. He got there for what he needed. 5 eliminations here for Akame right now, currently in first place. That was beautifully done for him, and now the reset comes in for everybody. Everybody looks like they're going to try to reposition here. We see Peach Lee going all the way to the side of the zone there. Big fair for Unique onto Peach Lee. Going to release and going to get punished for it. The Whisk is going to be, or the F's going to be invested for the Tumult there. Unique though putting up a lot of pressure. The R&B release into the jump LMB and another follow-up R&B into a follow-up R&B there for Unique onto Peach Lee, and that's going to be Peach Lee's game. He's done from game, and Unique's gonna pick up 2 eliminations here in game 1, which is beautiful for him. Started moving up from the leaderboard. Demo in 4th place with 3 eliminations. Like I said earlier, Akame with 5 in 1st place, and that is our top 3 right now. Roomkeeper, this is insane. Zone 4 just started spreading, or it hasn't even spread it.
Look, these guys come in and they play on a completely different mental. It is Fight Club non-stop for these guys. They don't care who is there. When they smell blood in the water, they are on it, and it does not stop the feeding frenzy until there's nobody left to feed on. We're down to our top 3, like you said. Akame currently moving up into 1st place with 5 eliminations under the belt. Master Demo with 3, Unique with 2, but don't forget Tatsu is out, but they have 4 eliminations as well. Hong with 4 eliminations, Roy Hee with 4 eliminations, and Choice with 3. You very rarely see a top 3 in the NBPL who have 4 kills across the board, and then your top player with around 5. These guys come in and they play to play. It's going to be a very tight game when we get to the leaderboard at the end of this, because these guys came in and they took names. Demo here taking shots from both directions here, using those nunchucks to create some distance. Unique trying to chase in. Akame going to back off, but Demo going to threaten that space there, trying to use just a little bit of the meter there. And this is, again, something we talked about. The NBPL players, instead of kind of threatening that space with the trigger, tend to use a little bit more of that meter dump. We're going to see the pillar come down. Demo knows he needs to get away. The bubbles up top, I really love the positioning of those bubbles. Buys Demo a lot of defense here, but Unique goes above them using the tree. Demo forced to pop the ultimate here, as we also see Feria with the ult as well. Unique going to use the F to just go and bat Demo away. Demo keeping the chase here. Grapples coming through. Demo, plenty of resources right now. He doesn't want to burn this ultimate and end up getting chased again. He's trying to find a little bit of something off of it, but he needs to back off and look for the reset. There we go. He's going to pop the no ult zone. This is a smart play by Demo, but the problem is now is Unique looking to come in and finishing this off while he has the opportunity, because he knows both of these players just burnt their ultimate. It's even ground, and he's sitting pretty good as he sits right now. Demo on the backside of the building taking zone tick, because it's only zone 4 right now. It's not like we're into zone 5 or 6. He can afford to take this zone tick. Unique, though, gonna be on the receiving end of the 1-2 off the nunchucks. Demo, known for that 1-2-3, doesn't let the 3 go because of the threat from Akame from behind. Trying to keep it moving here, wants to find that full reset. Gonna use the grapples to go topside into the scale rush here. Finds a little bit of space here, and this could be the full reset that Demo's been looking for. Unique looking to find some resources off the body. If you notice, he's got 3 health pots and 2 shield pots. Not in the best of situations in terms of loot right now. Akame on the receiving end of these nunchucks from Demo, trying to come in with the dagger. Almost finds the dagger down, but Demo going to use the bubbles to get away and find some extra damage onto Akame. Akame going to burn the F, doesn't want to fall victim to those nunchucks uppercuts. Oh my goodness, there we go. We get to see that legendary Dagger Soul Jade come in, and the big suplex is going to drop Demo down to half health. He's got no armor here. Unique and Akame want to finish it, but Akame finds the grab onto Unique. It dumpsters onto Demo, picks up the elimination from Demo, and leaves Unique at a single HP, and Akame comes out on top with 6 eliminations.